Hey friends, so we have the Tech Plus device that I just got from Amazon. This is a pretty nifty solar battery charger. This is a 30,000 milliamp charger I got on Amazon. It's currently not showing available, but there are a ton of other ones, especially if you're looking for one from Tech Plus or Tech Plus or Tech Pulse. Not really sure what they meant when they did their naming or how they meant for it to be pronounced. I have a feeling that if somebody was so inclined as to go to China and they spoke Mandarin or spoke fluent Chinese, whatever, that they could probably get a pretty decent job translating some of their sales material, especially when they kind of word it funny. It's just, I always thought it was interesting. Stay fully charged on the go. But I guess someone in their packaging department got it right, because it says stay fully charged on the go by Tech Plus. It doesn't really matter. Cool device. I like it. It's pretty useful if you're going to be going camping. This would probably be something that would be fairly handy. I did power a fan already for like an hour. I powered my small HEPA air purifier that I keep on my desk. I've recharged my phone. I've done quite a few different things, playing music off of it today. So my phone went from 50% to 100%. It's an Android. I tried my iPhone for a little bit, and it seems to work pretty good. And it still has almost a full battery charge. You can push a little side blue button there and it tells you how much battery life is left. The green light that you see right here is for solar charging. It's letting me know that it's trying to pick up a solar charge using the overhead lights right now. But tap that side blue button one time, gives you an idea how fully charged it is. As you put this out in the sun, that green light will light up and the LEDs will start to add on from left to right as the device gets more fully charged. Now, I did charge this one using the USB-C charger or actually wire that I have to charge it. I did not get much battery charge out of the sun. My guess is that you would have to leave it there for hours and hours and hours on end to be able to fully charge this device. And it specifically says in their little card here to do not leave it in the sunlight for too long. You don't want to be charging it in its spaces like an enclosed car. Also on their little card here, it specifically says that the solar powered portable charger is waterproof only by light water splash. Always keep it away from water or underwater and any liquid. So don't get this thing near any liquid. It's like a gremlin. So their website on the site on Amazon, it specifically says it's waterproof, dustproof, and shockproof. Not sure how shockproof it is. We know now that it's not waterproof. Dustproof is pretty much a given. As far as shockproof, I'm going to strap this to my backpack and use the provided little LED panel. There's a little iridescent white panel on the other side that lights up as LED. I'm going to use that on my backpack. I'm going to strap it to there when I go cycling and use it for like a secondary emergency light facing traffic. The light will light up, so I'll show you how that works. So the blue button on the side here that tells you how many bars of charge you have. One tap tells you how many bars of charge it has. Two taps turns it off. Same thing for the other side. One tap turns on the small red light. This would probably be fairly good for when you're out camping and you want to read something in the dark and you don't want to throw off your night vision as far as your sight, your eyesight goes. You could still read fairly decently in the pitch black dark with this little red light. Push it again, double tap will turn it off. So one tap turns it on, double tap turns it off. If you want to turn your LED, hold that button down for a few seconds and it turns on your white LED panel. It's fairly bright. It lights up almost an entire room, a 10 by 10 foot room, pretty easily with that LED panel. You can also dim it while it's on. Hit that little button one more time and it turns that brightness down a bit. If you hit that button one more time, it turns it into an SOS mode. And this is the feature that I'm liking for when I go bike riding at night. Little blinkety blink SOS mode. It looks like it's blinking red, but as you're looking at the light, you can really honestly barely see the red. I think it's just the camera picking up that extra little red flash there as the LEDs are shining off. Hold the button down for a few seconds, it switches back to the red light mode, and then double tap, shuts it off. Solar panels. over here on the side, this is what we discussed earlier for the solar charging. I did put this, like I said, in the direct sun for about a good 2.5, 3 hours while I was working, and those solar panels never fully charged the LEDs, not 1 bar. So I'm not sure how many hours it needs to stay out in the sun, but that didn't really do anything with it actually, as far as charging goes. This texture is pretty neat that's on the device. It's more like it's kind of like a ballistic grip, almost like what you would see on a handgun. If you listen closely with the audio here, you might be able to hear how when I run my nail across it, it kind of scratches because it's so textured. It's all plastic, the entire thing. This is a rubbery grip right here on the side, but for the most part, the entire thing is hard plastic. It seems pretty sturdy. The interesting thing that they did was they put, and it's in the pictures too on Amazon if you take a look, they put a small little hook right here that's attached to the body, or it's built into the body of the case. The hook is plastic, it's not metal. And TechPlus decided to give you a carabiner hook to attach to it. So you would attach this here, and I'm guessing hang this off of your backpack or however you want to carry it. This is what they are doing in the pictures on Amazon. I wouldn't recommend that because this is plastic and it's attached to the plastic body. And I'm guessing one little jar or one little bump and this plastic little tip here just snaps right off. So what I'm going to use in my backpack is I have the one of those backpacks that has the MOLLE hooks. So I'm just going to use Velcro straps to hold it to my backpack so that way I can use the light. Now it does have wireless charging, which is how I charged up my phone today. The wireless charger is activated by pushing the blue button 1 time. Once you push that blue button, you'll see the red LED panel light up, letting you know that it is ready to start doing the wireless charging feature. We're gonna push it 1 time, the red panel lights up. I'm gonna take my Android and lay it right here, and it should turn on my Android, letting me know that it's charging. There you go. Kinda cool. I'm at 37% right now. If I leave it on there for about an hour, it should get to 90% pretty quickly. So it does charge wirelessly. You can see there's a little lightning bolt up there on the right hand side of the phone. Let me know that it is charging wirelessly. Cool. It goes back to red once the phone is removed, blue once while the phone is charging, and then we're gonna double tap to turn it off. Inside the package, they gave us the information card that has all the instructions. It's quite a bit of information there. It shows you what all the LED lights do. It shows you the different USB ports and exactly what their names are, like what they do each port. It shows you also how to operate the flashlight. It gives you a breakdown of the percentage of the charges based off of how many LED lights are lit up. Yeah, and it's got a neat little QR code there for you to scan so that way you can tell them about your experience. The packaging was pretty decent. It came in a very good package, wrapped up pretty well. I tore into that pretty quickly because I wanted to get this thing charged and use it for the night. But pretty good packaging. This battery was wrapped up and inside of the box. The box here was slid into the outside covering. The entire thing was completely shrink wrapped with a plastic wrap, I guess like a heat shrink wrapped, and then the entire thing was inside of a padded box. So they did a really good job of protecting it. It was $38.99 on Amazon. It is a Solar Bank 3000 milliamp wireless portable solar charger, panel external battery type C 5-volt dual USB with LED flashlight. If you're trying to find it on Amazon, that's what it's called. I'll put that description and I'll put that wording in the description. But there's a ton of these on Amazon. From what I have heard from a few different people that have ordered these on bike rides, there's one that looks like this that comes with a bunch of folding open panels that are solar panels, and they're all recommending don't get that. It doesn't really charge the battery much, but this thing should be good for a weekend's worth of camping and powering multiple devices. It's a pretty neat little device, pretty cool. And if you are gonna go camping or cycling with it and you're a weight guru and you're worried about the weight of products, this thing is fairly light. let's break out the little scale here and let's turn it on. Should already be tared. So let's see here. We are at 0, 0, 0, 0. Not sure if you can see that. I'm gonna try to see if we can't get a little bit clearer shot. Put the little battery on there and it comes in right at 1 pound, 0.6 ounces. So it's not too bad as far as weight goes. And if you are really trying to break that down because you're a cyclist, it is 473 grams. 473 grams, which I believe is about the weight of a super light front wheel on a road bike. So there you go. Hopefully this helps, guys. Let me know what you think. If you like the page, please subscribe, make a comment. And also, of course, comments, make a comment. Let me know if you dig it. If you dig it, I want to know. Thanks. Bye.